I want to stay on this because even if Dzhokhar Tsarnaev isn't sent to death row, he could face a life of living hell at what is known as the toughest prison in the United States. I'm talking about this Supermax facility in Florence, Colorado. This is where some of the worst are sent. Just take a look at some of these inmates. These are names and faces you will recognize. Olympic Park bomber Eric Rudolph, Unabomber Ted Kaczynski, 9/11 conspirator Zacarias Moussaoui, also the man who assisted in the Oklahoma City bombing Terry Nichols, and the shoe bomber Richard Reed. They're all serving time at the Supermax. My next guest, Larry Levine, he has served time in federal prison. He's now the director and founder of the Wall Street Prison Consultants. Larry Levine, when we talk about hell, this is how I've heard the Supermax referred to. What kind of hell are we talking?
Well, he may not necessarily end up at the ADX in Colorado. I talked to Bruce Cameron, a retired Federal Bureau of Prisons official, and our consensus is he may end up in Terre Haute, Indiana at the CMU, a custody management unit, or possibly in Marion, Illinois at the death house where they actually, Terre Haute is where they put people to death, the death unit, or Marion, Illinois, which is the custody management unit. But wherever they send him, he ends up there, he ends up in ADX, they're going to put him underground, and they're going to have to pipe sunlight into this guy. His life, as he really knows it,
what do you mean
is
underground? Is that where are you being
ADX. No, I'm serious. The ADX, which is in Florence, Colorado, administrative maximum, it's an underground situation where the housing unit, it's called H unit, is actually underground. You have no real contact with staff members, with other inmates. It's kind of like you're locked in an 84 square foot, it's 7 by 12 foot cell, 24 hours a day. And when you're showered, it's time for you to take a shower. It's kind of like you're on Star Trek. You're in your cell, the door slides open, and a robot, it's like a robotic shower, is sitting outside the door, so you're not leaving your cell. When you get your mail, you're getting your mail over a television set. When you're when you're meeting your visitors, you're meeting your visitors over a TV, over a video link. It's a no-contact prison. He gets, one 15-minute phone call a month. His meals are brought to him the same way. It's like an automated process. Other than possibly a doctor or his religious, I don't know, he's Muslim, whoever it is, that's really the only people he's going to see. So he better get used to reading the Koran, you know? Maybe that'll give him some salvation, because they're not going to let him have much personal property in there. He's not going to have the same kind of social experience that a regular inmate would have.
Well, he's a convicted terrorist. I mean, does he deserve that? I'm hanging on your every word. Go ahead, Larry.
If it was me, if it was me, Brooke, I'd be giving him the needle right now. I wouldn't be waiting for the jury. And even if he gets, let's say he gets a death sentence, there's automatic appeals built into death sentences. He may sit in a prison somewhere for months or years. Somewhere.
I read about this ADX, just quickly, this final quote. This is a former inmate at this place, talked to 60 Minutes in 2009, described the prison as, quote, it breaks down the human spirit, it breaks down the human psyche, it breaks your mind. Larry Levine, thank you.